So when you submit proposals, you submit to what we call the SABC commissioning unit. You as entrepreneurs know what this means. It is the supply chain management unit. At the SABC, we have the normal supply chain management for the rest of the SABC, but we have the commissioning unit for the SABC TV. This is just for TV. You can't put a radio program here. You can't put a sport program here. You can't come and say, oh, we want to present it. No, it's for commission of programming. That's it. And basically, these are your 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 requirements. You cannot come as an individual. You can only submit as a registered company. You will need to have a triple BEE scorecard. What that means, you can't say I'm a black woman. So that's enough. Unfortunately, you need to get a certificate or an affidavit that you attach with your proposal. CSD. The CSD is the Central Supplier Database for the country. So every person who wants to do business with government first has to register themselves and their company on the CSD. And what the CSD does, it tells an organization as the SABC, is the person tax compliant? Is the company still registered? Have they paid their taxes? So it's all linked. And you cannot do business with any government department or agency without being there. So once you register your company, immediately, it's a very easy process. Literally, you get online, it takes you 5 minutes. I've done it. Normally, we ask for 3 to 5 copies of your proposal. Because remember, this is the documentation. This is not the proposal itself, whatever the content is. Millie will talk more about the content. And of course, you must have a valid tax clearance certificate. If you do not have, we cannot do business with you. That's critical. So this will be submitted, and let me take you through the workflow now. Yeah. So what happens? Commissioning unit receives the proposals. Those proposals are reviewed not for the content, but for all the criteria I've just told you. Has it got all the paperwork? Is it in line? Or have you given all the correct information? That's their job. If you're not compliant, they do not then forward it. Only when you're compliant will they then forward it to the genres, because it is the genre's job to read it, shortlist it, and then if it's shortlisted and recommended, to then take it to pitch. And when we take it to pitch, we invite the channel. That's why I said to you, can't tell me 1, 2, or 3. You need to tell me in advance. Because if you don't tell me, we say, oh no, maybe actually doesn't fit anyone. And then it gets rejected. So you don't want to get into that space. If you don't remember what the channels are, go onto the SABC website and say, what is that channel about? Is my program going to fit into that thing? And then submit. And then, of course, we have a pitch. And of course, once the pitch is, there will be an outcome. So it's a very simple process. I know it looks like it's not simple. It takes a long time. This kind of process can take anything from 3 to 6 months to a year. So this process is a long and sending emails to the commissioning unit and phoning me and phoning doesn't help, because we can't we can't make the process go faster. It's just the way the process is.